Hello everyone! Welcome back to Channel 64. Outside my wagon here, we have been left a gift. This here is a gift from Neat Freeze. I believe it is a flying machine, and she made it for me for my birthday. I've yet to try it out, but it is here. We also have a box left for us. I think I know what this is. If I am correct, this is from Loki, and it is our prize for getting third place in the Slumber Dome. Now, if you don't know what the Slumber Dome is, that is fair because I never showed it in a video. I only showed it on stream, but it is this ginormous building here. It's really cool. It's this giant Colosseum-like building with phantoms on top. And this was a game to help us determine the winner of our no sleep game, which we have lovingly been calling The Awakening. Kind of ironic because I still haven't slept. I know Paul still hasn't slept. I doubt Shenko has slept. There's a lot of people who still haven't slept. And it's probably going to continue that way because at this point now it's about the principal. So long as I can help it, I'm going to try and stay awake for the entire season. But we still needed to determine a winner. So that's where this thing came in. If we go inside, you'll see we've got our leaderboard out here. Now, it says that I got 4th, which is, yeah, that's what I thought. But since Loki made the game, I'm guessing he didn't count himself. So technically, I got 3rd. And our ultimate winner was Fish in a Suit, followed by Loki, then Paul, then me. And you'll see these times here. Basically, inside the Slumber Dome, we will get attacked by waves of monsters and creatures and things beyond our wildest nightmares, and we just have to survive the longest. We get 3 lives, and whoever can survive the longest wins, which, that was Fish. He stayed in there for 3 hours. And I nearly stayed in there for about 2 hours. I was able to stay alive for just under 2 hours. And if I had more time, I definitely would have, well, tried again. Because you know me, I'm competitive. But due to the fact that I had work the next day and other life things, I could not stay up all night in real life to complete the Slumber Dome. But let's go check out that box that we got. Ooh, it's very dark out right now, so this probably isn't the best time to do it. But I can't sleep, so how about I take it inside the wagon so I don't have to worry about that? There, we are safe in here. So what have we got? Ooh, wow. So we've got 6 totems of undying, a lot of food. This will last me a while. 4 netherite ingots as awakening trophy. Hi, editing Liv here. So in that last clip, you saw that the awakening trophy looked a little odd. And that is because our resource pack wasn't actually properly up to date. So it looked like an iridium ingot. So here's what the awakening trophy actually looked like, and it's pretty epic. Look how sick this is. So I just want to make sure I showed the proper trophy because this is awesome, and it will go up here with the rest of my trophies. Yes. All right, now, back to the old footage. We got a PFC value bucket, and a creator music disc. I love that one. And our very own mace. I've never had one of these before. That's awesome. Very cool prize box. Thank you very much, Loki. Next on our list of things to do, it is about time that I restock my capsule machine. Oh my gosh, there's so many mushrooms. What the heck? I seem to have lost my shop. Where is it? Here it is. Like world's smallest shop ever, right? You're a very noisy thing, aren't you? Shh, be quiet. I'm trying to record. So this here's my capsule machine, and it has proven to be quite the successful shop. It's made me a lot of diamonds. However, it is not stocked. We need to do that a fix. So I've put together 2 shulker boxes worth of prize capsules, and I need to just fill it up. All right, we're all restocked now. Now I just have to put the tokens here, because technically it's like the tokens that we sell, and then people can use the tokens to insert them into the machine for the prizes. And I don't really like that pattern. Let me try this. I love coming up with little patterns. It's so fun. There we go. Perfect. All right, I'll let the cast know that it's all restocked. Oh, I also implemented this recycling bin here because a lot of people, surprisingly, don't like hanging on to the baubles. I mean, after a while, you do get quite a lot, and they're not really useful for much, so we have a recycling bin here that I can use to reuse the capsules. It's pretty nice. Is that a chicken over there? Why is there a chicken head sticking out? Huh. While we're on the subject of shops, last episode, I got up to a little bit of mischief. I was feeling a little silly, and I placed a bunch of googly eyes all over the server. Like, a lot of googly eyes. I'm surprised we don't see more of them. I think most of them have been cleaned up. Oh my gosh. How did Neat know? I didn't even put that in chat yet. I haven't even sent out that message. How did she know? Anyways, so last episode, I went around putting googly eyes over the entire server, and I made quite the mess. And I'm surprised that there still aren't ones around. Okay, there's another one. I should probably clean up some of these. Oh yeah, I think there was one here too. It looks like someone snagged that. Even after terrorizing the entire server though, I still have a lot of googly eyes left. And I need something to do with them. But there's nothing a little recycling can't fix. Have you guys ever wondered what happens when you take googly eyes and mix them with rocks? Are you tired of taking care of the same old mobs? Have you ever wished you could have a friend you could carry around in your inventory? One that you wouldn't have to worry about walking into lava or drowning themselves in the ocean? Well, now you can! Introducing the Pet Rock. It's small, it's round, it doesn't require any food or sleep, just your undying love and affection. The Pet Rock is great for on the go. Slumber parties, beach days, road trips. It'll go with you wherever you go. And for the small price of $19.99, you can get your own Pet Rock today. But wait, there's more. If you call right now, we'll even throw in a free houseplant. Oh, sorry. Hang on. Dang it. I thought I was in streamer mode. Hello?
Give me the plant. I want the house plant.
Pet Rocks. Adopt yours today. Well, if that wasn't self-explanatory, I don't know what is. Pet Rocks. And while I was on stream the other day, I already went ahead and made a shop. And I must be the queen of simplistic shops. Between this and my capsule machines and my Space Oddity shop, yeah, it's actually funny. I've got a lot of shops, but they're only the size of like a quarter of a chunk. But hey, simplicity is best. Oh, and something that commercial didn't mention, which I probably should have, it kind of slipped my mind, but something that it didn't mention is that these rocks can actually talk. So if you give the rock a little kiss, then it will say a voice line, which is why there's only 6 of them, because I could only come up with so many creative things for them to say. So if I think of more things, then I'll probably make more rocks. But we'll just consider this a test run. Like, there's a chance that the rocks won't do very well. And then I'll have to go back to the drawing board on how I can become the richest person on the server. But we might as well give them a chance. I mean, who could say no to owning a pet rock? So I will go ahead and make an announcement to the cast, letting them know that we now have pet rocks and they should totally buy them because it's the newest, coolest, hippest, trendiest, most spectacularest, awesomest thing. I have been focusing a lot on shops as of late, so I think it's time to shift gears and focus on something different. And that something is Halloween. Just a matter of finding it. Where am I? I'm going the wrong direction. Oops. It's not even that far from my base, so I don't know how I'm this lost. Alright, yes, here we go. It's right in the spooky haunted forest. Right by this thing. So this here is gonna be our Halloween district. And it doesn't look like anything's been built here yet, except for that mysterious thing. Arrington and I checked it out on stream, and it's really weird. I hope there's nothing bad in here, because mobs can spawn in here. Okay, I think we're safe. There's this book inside. Arrington read it, and it said, "It is good here. Much food to be had. Bring the others," which, like, that's really mysterious. And then we saw this scary monster, which looked just like Paul. In fact, I might encounter it at some point, but also hopefully not. So I'm gonna take a second, actually more than a second, like maybe a few hours. I'm gonna clear out the land. I'm gonna build a thing, but I'm gonna do that on stream, which is going to be happening in 2.5 minutes. So I gotta hurry this recording up. But I will show you guys what it is when I'm done. Or you could just check my VOD, which is already out. But why would you do that when you're already watching the video? Okay, I gotta go now. See ya. Be right back. Hindsight 2020. I definitely think I should have time-lapsed this because look at what we've done. All of this entire area was forested, but thanks to the help of Loki, Wild Spade, and Paultails, we were able to get this entire area cleared out. And I was able to build my very own haunted house. Here it is. I'm so proud of this build. I planned this out in one night. I was really stressing out about it, but Leonie gave me some encouragement, and she also gave me a ton of reference images, which was very helpful. I had a realization, though, that this is supposed to be a haunted house, but first of all, there's no interior, and second of all, there's nothing here to haunt it. But I had an idea. Right before I started recording, this guy walked on by. Oh, he's a bit feisty. He also caught on fire a bit. The boat was originally under the beacon, and I might have been pouring buckets of water around here, and it might have slipped away, and I might have had to very quickly cover up his boat in some planks so he wouldn't burn to death. So, yeah, but I think we could turn this guy into something spookier. I mean, he is pretty spooky already. He's a zombie after all, but I've got something else in mind. We'll need a weakness potion to cure the villager, as well as a golden apple, and then I'm gonna need a name tag. Wait, is this the one where you just put the spider eye in straight? Oh, yeah, no need for nether wart. That's awesome. And then the other thing I need is a golden apple, which I've got plenty of gold. Do I have apples? Yes, I do. We're just gonna need one. And then we'll turn those into splash potions. And then finally, I need to find where I put my name tag. Would it be in here? Yes, okay, I have one more. All right, so let's go back to that villager and let's cure him up. There we go. Let's splash you. I don't really want to get splashed. Did that hit you? Yeah, that hit you. Okay, and now you can go back to normal. No, the sun is going down. Okay, we need to get some extra protection here. I would hate for this guy to get cured just for another zombie to come by and eat his face off. Oh, the joys of not sleeping. Hi. Let's get a little light in here. Hello. Don't worry, I'll wait for ya. Take your time. We're in no rush. There we go. Is it safe to come out yet? Nope. We will stay in here for a little while longer. There's the sunshine. Sort of. All right, Mr. Villager, time to come on out. This way. How do I do this? Can you come up here? Yes! Yes, there we go. This way. Fantastic. All right, so, Mr. Villager, it's gonna be your job to haunt this house, okay? It's kind of empty right now. Hopefully I'll get an interior at some point, but here, let me get you out of there so you can get yourself acquainted with the place before the renovation. You want to be a farmer? Got it. Okay, that's good. Actually, that is the plan. However, specifically, oh, perfect. He already wants to sell bread. That is what I want him to sell for reasons. We'll get to that in a second. We need to give you a new name, though. We're going to transform you into something very spooky. Your new name shall be Boon Boon. Okay, ready? Boom. Oh, he's so cute! Mr. Villager is now a ghosty ghoul. And okay, you might be wondering, why Boon Boon? Well, here's the thing. So, we're gonna trade some emeralds for bread from Boon Boon. And here's what happens. With a little bit of custom model magic, let's just, let's see. Let's do custom model set 2. And look, we've got candy corn. And of course, since it's bread, it is edible. Hi, Editing Liv back here again. Just wanted to say that for some reason I forgot to explain why Boon Boon is named the way that he is. It's because boo, you know, like rah, boo, scared, ah, and bon bon, like candy. Boo, bon bon, boon boon. Somehow I missed explaining that when I was recording, but yeah, that's why he's named what he's named. Okay, cool. Back to the video. We can also make candy drops, which these were on last season of Channel 64 as well, along with this next one, which is lollipops. Yes. So Boon Boon is gonna give us lots and lots of candy, and in return, he gets to live here in the haunted house, which I think the scariest part, aside from Boon Boon, because look how scary Boon Boon is the lack of interior, which we'll need to do eventually. But for now, Boon Boon, I'm gonna go. Why don't you get yourself acquainted with the place? Oh, I love him so much. It's your job to haunt the house, okay? All right. Love you. Bye, Boon Boon. And that is gonna do it for today. Between making the haunted house, opening up the rock shop, and restocking the capsule machine, I'd say that sounds pretty accomplished. Something I was hoping to get to today was actually upgrading the capsule machines, which here's a little sneak peek of that. The problem is that I need redstone work done, and I'm no redstoner, so Loki's gonna help me out with that. But hopefully by the next episode, we'll have a new capsule machine installed, and I'll be able to show you what I've got planned for the new capsules. But I guess this is the part of the video where I say thank you all so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this episode, and I will see you all in the next one. Love you all, bye!